So one of the other things we've done, you'll notice a couple of the guys mentioning feedback they've received. What I've done is I've specifically got all of our technical advisors to get in touch with SELECTCerts users in their areas, just to kind of ask them a couple of questions, how are you getting on with the system? What do you like about it? What do you not like about it? And what sort of improvements and developments would you like to see going forward? So that information's all being collated at the moment. I've had feedback from Darren, I've had feedback from Neil. Obviously we've still got 3 technical advisors on furlough at the moment. They're due back to work on Monday. So they'll be continuing that process of contacting members and users just to gather as much feedback as we can on the system. I thought it might be useful at this stage to maybe ask Kevin. Kevin, can you maybe just give us a little bit of background on why we changed to version 2 from version 1?
Yeah, sure. So the old system, and a lot of people have got a lot of gripes with the fact that they can't see the full page on the EICR. Well, the old system was updated basically because it was like running on Windows 95. It's okay to say, why didn't you just upgrade the old system? But everything that the software was written on has been superseded. So we were just hitting problems if someone phoned us up with an issue that we were trying to rectify, we were running out of options that we could actually code into the old version because it was so old. So basically, we had to sort of stop and say, look, is this going to be throwing money at old rope really? Because everything's unsupported. The software, if to sort of break it down into simplistic terms, the software's written on a platform like writing a letter on Microsoft Word, and that platform was just getting out of date. And there's nothing you can predict. I mean, it's nearly 10 years, 9 or 10 years old now. So something you can say, well, why did you use that platform? But it was the biggest platform at the time. The new system's been written on a Microsoft platform, so again, we would hope it wouldn't sort of downgrade or anything over time. It would still keep going. So basically, it was end of life, and even the servers it was running on and stuff like that. And so to get new infrastructure for it to run on would have been almost impossible. We have hit issues now with a new version where some people are saying that it can't be used on certain Apple devices and stuff like that. Again, that's beyond our control because those devices are now so old that Apple are stopping support for them. And that's the issue we would have had with the servers. We couldn't just keep putting update after update on because they're just not released. So that's a sort of rundown of why we had to update.
Great, thanks, Kevin. So, I mean, I think it's a good position to start from. There is that acknowledgement that software changes, and we have to maintain pace with that change. In due course, certain software platforms become unsupported, and you face yourself with an option of, or rather no option, but to have to move to either a new software system or a completely new platform. And that's the decision that we took, to move to version 2, a new software system on a completely new platform, and hopefully that'll see us for at least the next 10 years, perhaps. But yeah, it was 2012, I think, was the first launch of SELECTCerts version 1, which is purely a web-based version, and I think we launched the app 3 or 4 years after that, thereabouts.